Swish, yeah boy, back for some Madden. We're gonna play some head-to-head, and then we'll switch over to Arc Raiders. One away from Elite.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. On the return, here comes George Holani. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
This game on Sunday, the Rams versus the Seahawks, was a disaster for the Seahawks. I went to the game. They only managed to get field goals. They got 4 field goals and then missed their last 61-yard field goal.
This game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Darnold. It's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he made a bid from midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake. Darnold. Finds Kupp once more. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. And again, it's Darnold. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That only happened because my guy ran into somebody during his route.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of
See, he ran into that guy.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have
It still was a bad throw, but
that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Blue 60.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Blue 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Set. Blue 50.
Going from the pistol, Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are in the same.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Wait it. And middle. Middle. 32.
Stafford gonna go on fourth. Nakua here. He's got
Oh my God, my players suck, bro. I hate this game, bro.
So 21 yards and the first. What a
He was right there. He could have stopped him
That's a statement
from catching
throw
it.
right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Set. Lady. 10. 50.
Stafford now on first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
First and 10. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Not a chance, bro. He ran into my guy. That's a PI, bro. That's a fucking PI.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 26.
Play action now for Stafford. For big yards on the right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
If I didn't have to get clips, I would never play this game again in my life.
Here's Stafford. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They'll take over first and 10.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Incomplete. Defended by Cody Durant.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their
And that's
coaches
a clip.
to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Myers to kick off for
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Blake Corum now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
I did not mean to kick it that far.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Fits it through the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They take the handoff, now Stafford. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the
Pick
middle.
that.
Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
I don't know why he wouldn't intercept that.
For now, off the play fake. And they look there, that throw falls to the ground. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Omaha, ready, move. 53, ready.
Throwing his Stafford on third. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ready. Lady. Alert.
Going forward, it's Williams.
Why would he run it?
First down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
My O-line needs to do better.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete.
O-line's just trash today. What is going on? Block somebody.
And again, it's Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete.
Okay, I feel like he went too far forward.
Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk.
I missed.
Do some serious damage.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play.
I am not trying to kick it that far.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Finds his back.
How do you miss that?
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
All right, I think we got this as long as we just stall out the time. Because they'll have to score twice.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Red 80. 53. Ready. 20.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They send a receiver in motion right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Waiting.
Trying for it with Stafford. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes. Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great...
How does he drop that? How? How?
Arroyo, the target on that throw.
Is he scared?
2nd down.
That's the only explanation, is he's frightened.
Throwing it again here.
Catch this.
That one is incomplete.
You dumbass.
Through the contact.
How are you not catching this? I'm going to try one more time.
To make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid for.
Picked.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
That's Arroyo's fault. How did he not catch that ball? He was not. He didn't even get hit that hard. He didn't even get. He had time to catch the ball.
Optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 280.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Now Darnold on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Smith and Jigba, he had another catch. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal, Seattle.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks make it a 3-score...
Yeah, I would quit too. Now for an elite game.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And off we go from Foxborough. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Right here, go throw.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Reek Woolen. Bring
Okay.
them down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What's that?
Thrown out of his gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
QB sneak.
Here goes that.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. Maybe by about a yard.
Okay, I was wrong.
They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That was incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs.
All right, good game. I'm done playing Madden. I got my clips. I'm out of here. This is a game I don't like playing more than I have to.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown.
Good game. We're switching over the Arc Raiders, so I'll catch you in a bit. I do have to start a whole new stream, so you'll have to look out for that. We did make Elite, though, today, so that's a dub. I'll see you in a bit.